We're live! Yay! Welcome everybody to Cat Comics, your new favorite YouTube channel. I am Carla Tornielli, the artist and illustrator of the Green Reaper project, and I am here today with my awesome, very fine gentlemen, Chris Evans and Joe Froggo. Yay! Thank you for being here, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get an avatar like that.
How are you doing today?
Trying to stay awake.
All right. Well, me too. Look, I'm just woke up having a little Smirnoff here, and I spilled it all over my desk. So not the best start probably for the morning. But here I am. Welcome to the office, guys. This is the office. Well, I'm just working in the project and advancing the project, but I'm also sharing with this amazing panel here. They encourage me and they give me the strength to keep working and not die in the process. So yeah. Also, guys, thank you all the new subscribers here. Thank you to Froggo and to Chris for being promoting the channel. Thank you for subscribing to the new channel. And also, Chris is going to start his own YouTube channel. So Chris, tell us about your YouTube channel and invite everybody to subscribe if you want to.
Well, the name is Chris Evans, or it should be. And, well, I'm going to try to do a morning show called like CG in the AM. And I'm hoping from there, I'm not sure where I'm going to go. I know I want to do like comic book reviews, but then I was like, well, where do I go? Do I do like maybe I got a bunch of like I got a gun and history collection I could show off, or I could do those Let's Plays with the video games. But I'm not really sure where I'm going to go with it. But
it sounds great. It sounds great.
Hopefully, I can get people to subscribe, and then that way, when I do reviews or maybe interview or have guests on like creators, it'll get more attention to them and stuff.
Sounds great. Yeah, so subscribe, guys. Subscribe to Chris Evans. And everybody, welcome. Welcome to... Okay, so good morning, Mr. E. Good morning. Thank you for being here. So yeah. We have this, well, Canales said, I shall wear a raincoat for the blood spurts. Why is Canales saying that? Let me answer it for you. We have lifelong rivals here. I don't know, Froggo, would you mind explaining a little bit of your rivalry here in the show?
You're going down, Chris.
You may have been one-upping me here recently, Froggo, but the tides will turn. Things will change.
I got 13 bush lights and a bucket of mayonnaise, and we're gonna wrestle.
Froggo's mad.
Yeah, I got a speedo just for the occasion.
You'll have to see if anyone could beat Wanger, the mayonnaise wrestling champion. But yeah, the rivalry thing's been kind of just like a fun thing. I think it started with a blood hunt, because me and him, Chris, were racing to be backer #1 for the relaunch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I won.
Yeah, it was on that
I won
one
that.
day.
Yes, and I got backer #1, of course. And then it kind of like the giveaways, like I won Tug's giveaway, like I said I was going to, and then Chris won Peter Gilmore's giveaway, I think.
That's right. That is right.
And then I won Mandy's giveaway.
But I won Adam AF's.
Yeah, then you won that one. It's been kind of like a back and forth. I think we've both been pretty lucky when it comes to that. So.
I think so, guys. Like, you won a lot of stuff.
Even if Froggo wins, I can't really complain.
Yeah, I see that Froggo is has a very well, just a mental breakdown here. Sorry.
Well, let me rephrase that. I can complain a little. I seen since the other day I read the Grim Reaper and seen Froggo's name at the end.
Did you get Tug's book yet?
No, I haven't got it yet. For some reason, even though I live here in the States in West Virginia, I seem to be like the last person to get one. to get my stuff. I don't know why. I'll see people over in like the UK. They'll get their books, and I'll be sitting here going, "Where's mine?"
Well, I'll just say I won again.
Yeah, I mean the only reason why Chris didn't appear in the cemetery in the Green Reaper is because Chris backed in demand. And
Yeah,
of course the book was already printed, but well, this time, Chris, this time for sure.
No, it was my fault. I was late to the party.
No, come on, no problem. Thank you for backing.
But then again, Froggo, will you be in the book on book 2?
Okay, you beat me there.
Actually, let me interrupt you there. Actually, he is.
Yes.
Son of a!
Actually, he is.
Why you gonna take it from me, Carl? Oh man!
I'm so sorry, but I don't remember which stream it was. But John and I were we were going to draw him like a hellish dancing frog from the underworld. So yeah, this is the drawing tier, guys. Let me show you. Check the Green Reaper project if you haven't. We are currently in 2082, which is awesome. Thank you for all our backers. We are talking about here the drawing tier. Let me get there. Where is it? I don't even know. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here. Okay, there are 3 out of 5 claimed. Okay, we're gonna have Chris. Chris is one of the proud backers of the 5 Rivers. He's gonna appear, and he's not only going to appear in a panel or 2. He's gonna appear in 2 pages, and he's going to be called by name, so everybody will know it's Chris who we're talking about here. There are more people who claim this perk, and which you're gonna be seeing. One of these people is Lothar Darken, and we have Piper. Piper is gonna be a werewolf from hell. So there's a lot of like creatures that are very scary there. And yeah, we promised Froggo we were gonna make a dancing, very scary frog in the underworld. So yeah, you 2 guys are going to appear in the Green Reaper. So I'm dying to show you, because
Now, am I going to die in it, or will I live?
I think you're gonna be living, Chris. That's the difference. Like the difference. Froggo is already dead.
Oh,
So I think you can win in that one, Chris.
well, I was gonna say, if I end up in hell with him, you could have me duking it out with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm having trouble keeping this for myself anymore. So I'm gonna tell you, Chris, what you're gonna be in the book, because I just can't contain myself. Okay, if you want to, would you let me?
Oh, that's fine with me.
Okay, so there's this like deep Greek mythology background in Green Reaper, where all the scenes escape Pandora's box. Right now, for example, I'm coloring Pandora's page, the appearance of Pandora. Look at this horrible face. Well, that's Pandora, right? So all the scenes are being released from the box, and for the Greek, the worst thing, the worst scene and the worst ever was hope, you know? And John very, very cleverly made Hope a politician, okay? She's inspiring all these people with fake promises and everything. So there's a scene, a whole scene in which we get to know Hope, and her prime minister is Chris Evans, okay? So he will be a very evil, yeah, he will be very evil, but very well dressed, that I can say.
Oh, great. I like looking fancy.
Yeah, you will look very, very fancy. I'm sorry, I had to say it, okay?
Oh,
Sorry.
that's great. I'm excited for this.
But I won't show it. I won't show it still. But yeah, it's gonna look amazing. So yeah.
Oh boy, I'll die and I can go down to hell in my fancy suit and start duking it out with Froggo.
Yeah. Oh, look. We have more comments here. Hey ho, really liking this show schedule as it's early evening for me now and I can jump in the chat. Well, most CG shows air during my sleeping hours. So do we get a fight today? What do you think, guys? Are we gonna see some blood, some action?
Some good old-fashioned mayonnaise wrestling.
I don't know, Chris. What do you think? I think Froggo's ready for battle. What about you, Chris?
He's already wounded me.
Yeah.
He's in the dang book.
I think we're gonna be seeing some action later in the show. We're gonna start slowly in the office working, and then we get to the. So then we have.
I sent a picture to the group we're in, too. You can reveal that to Chris.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna reveal it. Give me a second. I'm always curious of what Froggo. Oh, right. Well, here we have Froggo setup. And then we have this. This is what Froggo wants us all to see. This is Tag's book, right?
Yeah.
And here in the credits, we have Joe freaking Froggo. Yeah. Well, that's a low blow, Chris. That's a low blow. How would you respond to that? You can punch him. I give you permission.
That's it. Let me see here.
And look, we have another one. Thank you, Ethan Van Skyver, for encouraging myself and others to stick with it. To Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers for being a stand-up dude. To Hero Hey, War Campaign Froggo.
How do I?
Look at that. And all these really cool people here that I see. I see White Tug is thanking them. The great people. Adam, Shay, Cyborg, Timfall. Yeah. Gilmore.
Here we go.
Lots of great people. Okay, so now my Twitter is like public. Okay, so back in Green Reaper, by the way, back it now. And also back Bloodhunt on Indiegogo. Yeah, you have a lot of backing to do. If you haven't backed any of these projects, I encourage you to do so. Help Drew and Froggo. Chris, I sub to your channel. Get the show on the road. See?
Oh, he's lighting a fire under me. Okay. I gotta get that video made then.
Hell, everybody.
Yeah, you might want to give I don't know how you do it on your end because I'm kind of a boomer, but maybe want to give a wrench to Drew. I've seen Soul Ion's asking for one.
Yeah, Soul, he's been in your live streams this whole time, ain't he?
What's a wrench, sorry?
So they can drop links in the chat and stuff.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Can I do that? How can I do that?
Like I said, I'm completely boomerish when it comes to YouTube. I'd say click on their name. It might give you the option.
I'm a millennial and I don't know how to do it. So. No excuse that you're a boomer. Okay, I guess settings. Well, no, I don't think so. Well,
yeah, unless you click maybe on their name in the chat, maybe it lets you do something. Right click it.
Only negative stuff. No, I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I don't know how to do it.
We're all noobs.
We're all noobs. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. It will be super, super helpful to have the links in the chat, but I'm really sorry. So yeah, guys, like I think.
Oh, Froggo, can you see it in the DM group? That picture I sent?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, it's all blacked out for me. I swear. It's like, oh, never mind.
You rascal.
Yeah, Carla, I sent one picture too in that DM group.
Okay. Everybody wants to see some blood here, so let's do it. All right.
Drew just said how to add the mod in the chat. He just explains it.
Haha, we have Chris here. Look at that. This is clearly Sim style.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's other pictures, but that's the only one I got saved.
All right. I like it. Okay. To the right of the name in the chat, the three dots select mod. So here, I guess. No. Of the name in the chat. Oh, maybe in YouTube.
Yeah, it says you have to do it from YouTube.
Now the stream's gonna drop. She's gonna like close it or something.
Yeah, she didn't boom up that first live stream though. She did, so she didn't destroy it like a Mandy did that one when she did her first one.
Everybody's a mod now, okay? If you want to be a mod, just tell me. Everybody's being a mod, yeah.
Just give everybody a wrench like Tug.
Have to do it from YouTube. Thank you, Mr. E. Mwah. Thank you for enlightening us. Okay. So yeah, we really don't know much stuff about this. I think the most experience here is Froggo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I suck. Yeah, we're all learning.
Yeah, it's an experience.
Okay, guys, I have a couple questions here scheduled. I want to ask first of all, if you didn't watch last video in the office, I asked Chris a lot of questions about him, so it got very interesting, deep conversation, very deep conversation in which we talk about death, life, the purpose of life, lucid dreams, whatever, like, really interesting stuff. And yeah, a little bit of the background of Chris. So now I want to ask Froggo. Froggo, how long have you been in CG?
I'd say I'm pretty new, actually. I found it by accident. I told the story like briefly on Ethan's stream. I don't know if you've seen that, but it was like, I want to say March or April of 2019. Like, I never even used Twitter. I was new to Twitter. Like, I didn't know how to tweet.
Same.
Yeah, and I hopped on just on a whim because I was watching some anime and someone actually I got on Twitter to follow Satan.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, a friend sent me a tweet from the @Satan account. It's funny, and I was like, so I decided I'm going to make a Twitter just to follow that guy. And I started checking out I was watching anime, and so I looked up the voice actors. And as you know, with a lot of that drama, like I kind of walked in the room and was like, "What's going on, guys?" And I got like hit with a chair. Yeah. And it was just all the fighting and people saying this or that. And I got into a thread with Renfamous, Tim Doyle, and some Marvel and DC pros, like, the people like the Eisner nominated in their tags and stuff. And they were all talking all this shit. And I was like, what the heck's your guys' problem? Like, you're talking to, these are fans of yours. And their response was to call me a Nazi.
Wow.
They're like, oh, you're a Nazi, you're a comics gator. And I was like, what the heck's a comics gator? And they're like, don't lie, I know you're a comics gator. So actually I had to Google comics gate, and that's how I found Tug, because he was both in comics gate and the anime stuff. So yeah, that's how I got in around April, May, and it's just kind of like steamrolled since then. I just kind of went all in. I loved what I seen. I loved the creators. We just started back in comics. And thanks to Renfamous, I've now got over 50 backings and getting a bunch of comics in the mail pretty regularly.
Wow. Well, that's so interesting. So, like from a fight, from these horrible people, you got to know CG. Wow, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. And so they were like the selection hat from Harry Potter with you. You are a comics gator, and you are. Like you are Gryffindor, you are Slytherin, right? So please tell me you understand my references. Don't get me alone in this one.
I get
Okay. So, okay. Thank you, so Ian for.
I like how you casually name dropped Ethan there, Froggo. Oh, it's just like Ethan's channel.
Yeah, no big deal. No big deal.
You and your then again, you've only got 50 backings. Peasant.
I'll catch up to you eventually. I'm just gonna donate $1 to every campaign to catch up to you. It'll say 200 backings.
That's playing dirty, my friend.
This ain't a hardcore match, Froggo. Come on.
Okay. So, Froggo, like you haven't always been into comics. You were more into anime. You tell me.
Yeah, just comics never really was around. I'll dox my age. I'm 29, so I'm right in that middle ground with comics where I'm a little too young to have been through like the hardcore fans, like the 60s, 70s, 80s, and then I'm a little past the age. Well, I'm a little before and after, so it kind of missed me. Plus, I kind of grew up in the ghetto as a kid, so there was we didn't have like a lot of comics or comic fans around there. And then after that, I kind of lived with my redneck family, and there was no comics there.
Really?
So yeah, I got into anime more, and it was Comicsgate that actually got me into comics. So I'm like a new fan. Like once I started backing, and once I got my first comic in the mail, which was Vinny Tartamella's City of Venus.
Wow, great comic.
Yeah, and I've just been hooked since then. Meeting all you awesome people and supporting people in my own little weird ways. I just act like a goofball.
Yeah, Vin is the perfect example of everything. Like a model creator, if I can say.
Yeah, Drew in the chat. I got Captain Love.
Oh yeah, another great creator.
I don't have City of Venus or Love. You got me beat on that one. I wasn't able to get them. I've been trying to cut back.
Yeah, me too.
But there are so many amazing books. So many.
Yeah, because I'm up to what is it? 156. Yeah.
It's hard to keep up.
And I said I got to cut back. There's so many, and it's like I can't. I've got to pay for some electric work and everything. I can't keep doing it.
Yeah.
One thing I found myself doing is sometimes I've actually passed on some of the bigger name projects. Like if I had to, I was like, oh man, like I hate to admit it, but I passed on the Andrew Huerta cover for Malin's book. I can't remember what I backed instead of it, but that was because of my injury. I've been kind of short on funds, but I was like, I want to back that one, but I want to back this one. I like supporting some of the, like he didn't need my help getting that funded and shipped out.
Yeah.
You'll get it.
I gave it to a smaller project.
You'll get it. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, that's a very interesting way to see it. Yeah, I also love how now, I don't know, I'm new at CG, I can't say much, but I see a lot of manga style projects now, and that's amazing because I'm a manga artist. So seeing that it's not only like Western style comics, that makes me so happy. I don't know.
I'm hoping to see more of that.
Oh, that's something I was going to ask you, Carla. You said you're a manga artist. Do you have manga that you've worked on before that's for sale or something like that?
Actually, I have been a freelancer all this time, so the work I did belongs to my clients, so I can't really like use it for myself. I have some fan art from Fairy Tail. I love Fairy Tail, but just like random illustrations. That's what I have. Yeah, I should publish that soon, but I don't have like comics, like manga, whole books. No, I don't have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have been working for other people. That's why that was like my main source of income. But oh wait, I forgot. I forget a lot. That happens a lot in this stream. So you're used to that, right? People in the chat.
How many of those Smirnoffs did you drink?
I drank like this little part here.
That's
more than enough. But I spilled it all in my desk, so it's all sticky. Like my glove for the toilet is sticky, and it's very disgusting. But whatever. Cheers.
She claims that's all she's drank. That diet soda she's got's probably full of it.
I still have to open it. Look, I still have to open it. But I also have my coffee in my frozen cup. Look.
Coffee.
Oh, come on. No, well, I won't be the only drunk, so that's fine if you think so.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see more of your manga and anime type art and stuff too. And anime and manga, like social, like the art community and stuff is really supportive too.
Oh,
So I've
yes.
seen I've seen your fairy tale one. Like it's great stuff. Like I'm sure if you start sharing some more of that, you'll get some more followers too. Especially with some of these other projects like Xenotype and Raging Golden Eagles project. Like it's bringing more of the anime backer of fans into the Comics Gate. I was in that live stream for his launch, and I don't know how many times, like 100 different times throughout that live stream, I seen someone post, "Hey, this is my first backing," and that's where we all were.
Wow.
April of 2019, that was my first backing. Now I'm at over 50. So some of these guys, they may have came for Xenotype or Devil Blade but then they're going to be looking around at some of us standing around like, hey, look at my book too.
That's
So we've
very
seen some of
true.
that.
Thank you, Froggo. Thank you. And yes, that's very true. Yeah, CG is the place to be. CG is the place to be. It's growing like crazy. Every time it's more and more and more amazing. And I'm just so happy for that. And the fact that now is the moment for manga, wow, that makes me so happy. So happy. I have a couple projects planned after Green Reaper because it's not Green Reaper is not all we do. I actually have a project, like, it was my idea, but of course John helped me write it because he knows much more about that than me. But I'm planning a figure skating manga, and maybe, I don't know, I have to do some polls in Twitter and ask people if they would buy a manga, like black and white manga, or if they prefer color. Like, I don't have to pay a colorist or anything because I do everything. But I don't know what people prefer, because I believe that for manga readers it's different because they are all like very used to black and white comics. So what do you think, Fro, about that?
I think it just depends on your own costs. Like maybe start it off at I don't know. You could have like both versions, like Liam did, but
I wonder which one's selling more for Liam.
I wonder, yeah.
But I mean, since you're doing your colors yourself, I mean, that would be that's like you could do it cost effectively as opposed to someone that has to pay for it. But like if you could keep it black and white and do it manga format, like the manga people already like that black and white style, like you said. Like they'll come and buy it, they'll come and back it. Like I haven't seen your sequential manga art, but I've seen your stills, and you're working on Western sequentials. So yeah, it would be pretty cool to see how that would do.
Yeah, I believe that for example, for manga style, what would work more, I don't know, at least for my perspective, is like making it look like anime, like using the cell shading, the little blur, like emulating the anime shows on TV. I believe that for manga, that would be the best way to color, because as you can see, like in manga faces, you don't have that many details, right? You have this ultra minimum small nose that you can do like all well, at least in the style I draw, right? I have a very strong influence from Hiro Mashima, the creator of Fairy Tail, and also Rumiko Takahashi. Those are my biggest influences. But yeah, they don't do much details in faces or in stuff. It's very like minimalist, to call it a way. When you read their mangas, there's a lot of movement, a lot of the sequentials are just crazy. Like you can feel like you're watching TV, that the characters are actually moving and everything's drawn in a paper. But I don't know, for me the movement in manga is something that I don't see anywhere else. I'm sorry for the comic fans. It's good, but in the manga, no. I personally, I don't think there's something comparable to that. And so I was talking about the color, right? Sorry, I just branch. But yeah, I believe that like trying to like emulate an anime show will be the best way to color. I love coloring. It's my favorite part of the process, of the whole process. I love coloring. So yeah, I probably should try. Maybe make like a spin-off in black and white or something like that. I don't know. I'm done. You can talk, guys.
Yeah, take over, Chris. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I've read a lot of manga. Have you read Carla? Have you read a manga called Vagabond?
No.
Sorry. It's follows Miyamoto Musashi, the swordsman, and I love the art on that one. I really like that one. It's probably one of my favorite ones. And then I also love One Punch Man. Every
Oh,
time,
well,
time.
what's very interesting about One Punch Man is that the first, like we all know the anime all looking good and everything, but the art for One Punch Man was so horrible.
Yeah,
You know, like crap. But it was so well written and the story was so good that people kept buying it.
Yeah, I've always been somebody who I value the writing and the story over art. So I can usually kind of, if something looks a little bit rough, I'm usually fine with it as long as the story's there. And yeah, I remember seeing the artwork for the original. I think it like a web comic that he did or something. But yeah, I remember seeing the original art for it, and I was like, oh wow, that one's a little rough there.
Yeah. No, sometimes they just look like sketches.
Yeah.
Or worse. I remember a Hunter x Hunter manga that I read. Not the whole manga, but I think it was a page in particular that looked like crap. But it's an amazing manga. But yeah, I don't know why. I believe that mangakas in Japan they just have trouble meeting the deadline because they have to draw so much stuff in so little time, right?
Yeah, I've heard that like the animation and the manga is like pretty rough over there on the creators and stuff. They're pretty harsh on them or something. They don't get paid much and stuff.
Yeah. Being a mangaka in Japan is like for us here in the US. It's wow, a mangaka in Japan. That's so cool. But no, in Japan it's not like that. I mean, of course they are cool and everything, but it's not the same as we think. They don't get paid much and they have a lot of trouble. Like they are the whole day drawing and that's pretty much it.
Oof. That's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame because the talent is just amazing.
Yeah, I mean that's high level work. That's high quality stuff they put out and everything.
Yeah.
I just bought some manga the other day. I bought the latest volume of One Punch Man. I bought some other book. It was by the guy who did Prison School.
Okay.
That could be funny. So I bought it, and then I found a new manga that I got excited about. It's called Cells at Work.
Oh
I
yeah.
love it! Oh my goodness!
Yeah, and I was like,
That's a good show.
Yeah, I was like, this is really good. I've been
The
watching
concept is just brilliant.
Yeah, I really like it.
That's a real fun one.
Yes, and it fits like perfectly with the Japanese culture, in my opinion. Like everybody working in group with a common purpose. Everybody's working hard. They all respect everybody's work. Like everybody's important. It doesn't matter if you think that what you're doing is not enough. Of course, it works because if it wasn't for you, this wouldn't work. Like all these kind of concepts that we see a lot, like in the Japanese culture, and everybody like working very proudly for the human body in cells at work. It's a brilliant concept. I love it.
Yeah, it's making me even more like, gosh, I gotta lose weight.
You're right. Talking about that.
Yeah, it made me feel bad for like every time I get a cut. I imagine all the little cells dying. Like, no, they're dying because I got a cut. The scenes like that.
Yeah.
Heavyweight title fight.
No, Optimus is wrong. This is not a heavyweight title fight. That would be against Winger. We're at the bottom rung. We're like jobbers right now. We got to work our way up. Got to go like take on like the main contender. That would be like, what would that be? Joe Ball, probably. I'd say.
Yeah, he actually got last place in the contest. I was surprised.
Oh wow.
It was close. Second place was Carl and Narwhal.
Wow, Joe Ball was the last.
Yeah.
Oh, oh
Well, I don't know if you've
God.
seen it. I did a Twitter poll. It's one thing I do with a lot of the negativity and fighting and arguing going on is I like to do these random nonsensical polls, kind of like balance out some of the noise, get something people to interact with and just be goofy. And that was the Mayonnaise Wrestling Championship. So I posted like if like 4 people enter the ring, they're in their underwear and they're covered in mayonnaise. Who's gonna walk away the victor? And it was Wanger, Joe Ball, Carlo Rowe, and Narwhal. And Wanger won, of course. And more experience. He's got size and strength. Corn fed. So he's the champion.
He's real slippery in that mayonnaise.
Yeah, and that was actually born from an old joke. Was Joe Ball and Wanger said that if they hit 50,000 that they would meet up somewhere, cover themselves with mayonnaise and wrestle. That was the old joke. So I kind of alluded back to that. They didn't quite reach 50K yet, but that project is doing great.
Maybe it can be like a combined 50K goal for the next project.
Yeah, that's how I'll spin it. We're going to make it happen. CGCon 2021.
So many
mayonnaise wrestling pit.
So many people are going to show up. It'll be a battle royale.
Yeah.
CG is doing awesome. Like since 2020 started, wow.
Yeah, I mean, we've already got like a con getting ready to be started. That's pretty
Nothing but success. Yeah.
It's grown so much. I can remember when Ethan was just doing those little draw streams and interviews and stuff. I didn't know who he was back then. I never read any of his books.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was never into comic books. Like John did know, but no, I had no idea. And I'm pretty much clueless. I'm just dedicated to my craft. Yes.
Since I have always only got books from like yard sales and auctions. I've gotten a lot of books over the years since I was tiny, but I've never gotten an Ethan book. I only knew of Cyberfrog from an ad I'd seen in one of my books. I never, so I didn't know about I developed a little policy when I finally did get a job and start buying books from like Books A Million or something like that. I'd noticed there was books like I didn't like, and most of the time it stemmed from books after like 2008, 2000, more modern books I wasn't as into. So I've kind of been more careful with books I buy from that time, from like 2008 on. And so I've never gotten any of his books until after CG. I didn't know who he was when I started watching him. I was like, oh, he's a comic book guy. And so I started watching him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that everybody has its own story. We also didn't know anything about Comicsgate, but here we are, very proud and happy to be a part of it now.
Yeah, it was so awesome when we found your project. I can't remember who it was exactly that first found it, but it was in one of our DM groups. Someone sent the campaign link and said like, hey, look at this project, guys. Like, they only got one backer. I think it was like only a couple backers after 30 days. And I liked it. A lot of the guys liked it. And it's one of the things we do, kind of like we're out scurrying around looking for cool projects. And sometimes they just need to have the right eyes on them. And that was the Grim Reaper team. We got, brought you guys in and started sharing the links. Like, check this out. And, like a lot of the smaller campaigns, I got a real, I love a lot of these smaller campaigns. And you guys are like a prime example of Comicsgate customer service. Like, you guys are so appreciative. Like I said in my video that I uploaded, you guys didn't make a whole lot of money, unfortunately, but your first book, at a last minute push, we got it funded. Like, that was exciting getting it funded, you know.
Yeah.
And you guys were so excited and thrilled. I remember, like, you could see it on your face and John's face, you know, every backer you guys loved. And you guys sent, you know, I got your book. Like, you know, some of these other bigger campaigns or bigger names, I still haven't gotten, and I backed them, you know, way before your book. So we're gonna see more of that. You know, people, we're gonna decide who's trustworthy, and you're gonna get more fans, hopefully, moving forward in some of these other projects.
Yeah, that is something I will say. You know, starting there, I decided like a little while back, I was like, you know, there's a lot of these people I backed that there's a lot of people I probably, you know, I'm going to be thinking real hard about backing again due to like either like their behavior, you know, the stuff they've said about CG or, you know, the like how late their books was or this or that, you know, I'm going to be reconsidering and
Yeah,
stuff.
like I have a lot of stuff to say about what Froggo just said. First of all, thank you, like very very serious, like we really mean to thank all of you. Like I remember when it was last August, I think, when we had the Green Reaper, we just hit the launch button. We had no following, no idea that CG existed or anything. And I remember that John started getting like friend requests and people talking to him, and even they all like put him in a group. I think it was like a creators group, and everybody was saying, "Hell, John, hell, John." And John asked me, why are they saying hell? I don't know. But he was so happy, and like the way all of you guys received us to the community, I, I just have no words. I just have no words. Imagine, like, you are just doing something because you love doing it, but you are not expecting anything from it. And then all these, like, amazing people out of nowhere appear. They welcome you with arms wide open. They back your book. They support you. They do review videos like Froggo did. They promote you like Chris, like Froggo. They push you like, what did we do to deserve this? Like, you're so amazing. You're so amazing. So of course, how can we not be thankful with you? How can we not? And everything is thanks to this amazing CG community and the really good people there's in it. So I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that Froggo said that made me remember that moment when John and I got like retweets and stuff, and we were watching it, looking at each other, like, can you believe it? No, I can't. This is so cool. Like, you know that sensation, like, this is too good to be true. But it is like that. It is like that. CG is like that. So that's why I'm so proud to say I'm part of this community. And people like you guys make this community so awesome. Like, the way you received us, no, that's just amazing. And of course, we did like in the end we did 1,700 something in demand and also funding the campaign of Green Reaper 1. And I know that we were like, if not the least funded project of all, one of the less funded, but still we don't care because we had nothing. And maybe it's not like a huge lot, but what we've got is thanks to all of you and your support. And every backer we have, like, they all trust us. They don't have to trust us. We don't take your trust for granted. We are not entitled to it. So the fact that you put your hard-earned money into our project when you don't even know us, like, that's huge. That's huge. We can't just forget about that and be only focused in numbers or in titles, positions, or whatever, you know, that you want to brag about. No. We know that we are doing the things the right way because our main focus is the backers. And how can we not? Like, you guys make our day. You write to us, and then you are always commenting, and you are there, and that makes us so happy because we would like, we always in any scenario we would be creating comics because that's what we love doing. But the fact that just by doing what we love and you guys are there, like, nobody Oh wait, I had like a mental blank space, but you know what I mean, right? Thank you so much, everybody, for everything you do. That's just my message. Yeah.
Oh yeah, people see your appreciation, and it makes them feel good, and things are going good. They like your book clearly because I mean your second campaign's doing better than the first one. You're growing.
Yeah, we are all in the 2K mark, and yeah, we also understand that we have to do more work in terms of like sharing with the backers and stuff. That's the main point of creating this YouTube channel. And here I am like drawing and talking to you guys, and people can see this. They can replay this, and they can see like I'm working in the project. This is something that is going to happen. Like I think that this really helps to build trust, and also the fact that you guys are here, because if you guys as promoters, you promote somebody that is not going to fulfill or is not serious, that hurts you too, that hurts everybody. So thank you for being here and for helping promoting the Green Reaper. We will never disappoint any of you, that we promise. Even if we have to make this project out of our own pocket money, we will still do it. So yeah, like because we've been getting a lot of messages, not a lot, but a couple messages, like I really like the project, but I'm afraid to back it because I don't know you. And we were like, no, but we actually fulfilled the first one the last time around. Oh yeah, still, but I'm too afraid of doing it. Like, okay, it's just a matter of time. We know it's just a matter of time until everybody knows that we are serious creators, and it's just hard work, to earn that trust. So yeah, just keep doing what we're doing, and eventually, right, it's going to.
Soul's doing a great job from it, throwing down links over there.
Soul's the best. Soul's the best. He's been like one of our most supportive backers. He's always there. He's always pushing. He's the best thing ever. Thank you, Soul, for everything you do.
I feel like I recognize that name.
Yeah, Soul is from Germany, and I remember that when I fulfilled his book, I sent him a sketch of Sticks eating a pretzel. But he's not actually from Bavaria. I'm sorry, it was like some kind of. I thought, okay, Germany pretzel. Yeah, I'm constantly thinking about food. Sorry, it's the diet. It's the diet. I'm gonna have more coffee.
Yeah, I got the sketch of Sticks too, and it was cool because it ended up being one of my favorite characters. So just by chance that I got that.
Yeah, I got mine still.
Why did you like Sticks, Froggo?
I like the description, like where it's like as he gets more powerful, as humans become stupider.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, I like this guy.
I love him. He's my favorite too. My second favorite is Themis. I'm sorry, Persis. But I think it will be very fun when you get to see him in action, like actually fighting and getting powerful with stupidity. That's just the best. Because the human nature, humans are stupid. They say it like in the whole comic that humans are stupid, and that's just a fact. They do things very stupidly, so that's why Sticks gets so powerful. Oh, I don't want to be spoiling anything. John's gonna kill me. But yeah, like I believe it's very important in a manga or comic that like that kind of a video game structure where every time they get more and more powerful, like the challenges are harder and harder and harder. So you actually get to see what the characters are made of, and you learn from them in the process.
Yeah, can you click on my screen?
Face reveal.
Hey, Froggo! Oh yeah, that sticks. That's the handmade sketch. Well, everything I do is made by hand. I don't draw with my feet, but you know, pencil.
Well, two could do that.
Oh yeah, and so Ian is reminding me 2K free pinups for every backer. Oh yeah, Chris has it too. See, I'm very biased towards Stick, so I really love drawing him.
I haven't got a frame for it yet.
So Ian, I'm not James Hayes, but I think I did a good job for the first time doing this. Yes, thank you so much. You did a great job. Mwah.
Yeah, James Hayes is
And then
amazing.
he's calling me racist. Yeah, I'm a racist. Sorry.
Nobody's James Hayes. I don't think anybody could compete with him throwing down links.
I do like pretzels though. Well. Oh wow.
Whenever I get mine, if I haven't already promised it to somebody else, I can't remember if I promised it to Simon though. Whenever I get mine, I'll send you my copy of the Huerta variant, Froggo.
Hey, just take a look at Froggo's shirt. Is that Word the Wizard's shirt?
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's the one I won from the giveaway contest.
Wow.
Wow, Froggo. Wow. What a dick.
Fight, Chris, fight. Yay, Green Reaper. Fight, Chris, fight.
I don't have my Adam AF shirt yet.
Turn into Super Saiyan. Get your mayo. Whatever you need. Yeah. Everybody's here to see fights. So fight.
Let me see it.
Any fancy stuff yet.
This
All my stuff I'm still waiting on.
It's all, there's so much. Yeah, I just got like my stack of I don't even know how many different
PG
books are here.
We doing book
Oh, I know you got way more than me. Yeah, I had them ready just in case I had to show.
Chris, how many books have you backed?
I'm over 156 there now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, I got a big pile sitting over there.
And I don't think I didn't thank you formally yet, but like, man, this is so cool. I don't know if you've seen this yet, Carla.
Let me see. Oh wow! Who did that?
Chibi Selena.
Oh, Selena, yeah.
Yeah,
That's beautiful. Congrats, Selena. That's looking awesome. I will hang it in my wall if I was you, Froggo. That looks great. I love it.
Oh yeah, I gotta definitely make sure it's preserved.
Yeah, I wanted to get a commission off of her, and I was like, you know what? I'll get one of Froggo, and I'll have it sent to him. And I told
That's
her
so cool, man.
I told her I wanted to do something that would make you laugh and all. And then,
But Chris, you told me you are like a veteran here. You have been in the CG community for a long time. So
yeah.
But now this new rival appeared, Froggo appeared. But how was life before you had this very strong contender in your life?
Peaceful. I didn't have to deal with anything. And then this damn hop-along frog showed up and thought he was hot shit. Now every time I turn around, he's doing better than me. So
I got a lot of catching up to do.
The whole reason I'm even on these streams.
Yeah, I'm glad we got you on one. We'll have to talk to Adam Post too, because I think I mentioned it in one of the chats. He said he wanted to do a backer stream, invite some backers on, and talk about the things that make them want to back projects.
That's so cool.
That was like, I want to say it was a month ago you brought it up, but you know, you're another backer, Chris. Definitely would be good for that stream. I'll have to message him and see if he still wants to do that. Try to get a few more people. Yeah, we were talking about some of the smaller projects. I wanted to share this one. I don't know if you've seen this one or not, Chris. Tales from Nerosville.
Oh yeah, I seen that one when it was running the campaign, but I didn't back it because I wasn't sure on it. How is it?
Yeah, it's cool, man. And they're another one of these teams where, you know, like they didn't get the funding they wanted. I don't even think they made their funding goal, but they put their foot in the mud and they said we're gonna make it happen. And they didn't get to up the the page quality or go to like a thick cover or anything, but they were able to print it. It came with the first 3 volumes. It's on newsprint. It's a fun story. A lot of different heroes. Like it's one of those things where it's like they put the backers first.
Yeah, that's really good. That's a good thing that they went newsprint. That probably helped them with the costs and.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to get them on a stream and talk about some of the budget decisions they made in order to be able to ship it out.
Yeah.
Like they probably lost money on the campaign, that's not ideal, but they got it printed.
It's very easy to lose money in a campaign.
Yeah, they got it in people's hands, and check this out. I'd also like to know where they came up with this idea. It's like they made like homemade Gemini mailers.
Wow.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, heck, you can get cardboard boxes and stuff just from grocery stores and everything.
Yeah, this thing was bulletproof. I opened my door. I'm like, what the heck is that? I thought it was like an original art piece I didn't know I bought when I was drunk. But yeah, and they even sent this. Look how good this is. This is a sketch, hand drawn.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
Got the signature down there. Oh wait, different directions.
Yeah, they really went out of their way, for their backers and everything.
That's the way to do it.
And I don't know what their next project is, but however many of us it was that backed it and we got our stuff, that's the thing about the first campaigns is now you got people that you provided with a product. Like I love it, and I'm 100% going to be pushing the heck out of their next campaign, just like with the Grim Reaper, just like with some of these other smaller campaigns I've gotten.
Yeah, definitely.
We need more creators like this, especially with some of the drama going on recently with like Critias and stuff. And it's like some of these smaller guys are fulfilling, and we need to put them in the spotlight. We need to get them more backers.
Yes, exactly. I think that kind of big projects that make a lot of like noise in the community and then they don't fulfill. I believe that the people that is most like hurt is the small creators, because we really need your trust, because we are building from zero, from scratch. So yeah,
100%. It's unfortunate. There's I was talking about it last night in our Discord chat. Like there's positives and negatives coming from it because we're all learning. We're learning about trust, and we're learning about being able to analyze what sort of projects are going to be able to fulfill. The negative side, like you said, is some of the smaller ones. When they come around, people now are going to look at it like, I don't want to give you $30. I don't know if you're going to send me a book or not. And hopefully, we can all work together, try to look at the situations with each creator, and hopefully we can promote and put those backers at ease. And it helps a lot when you do these live streams like you're doing now. That's what we always say with these guys, especially if you can get on camera and talk, present yourself. It puts backers at ease. They get to know you a little bit more.
Yes, and we also get to know our backers a little bit more, so that's really cool. And yeah, let me see, we have a comment here.
Yeah, there's Drew, aka Mr. E, said he'd do a backer stream.
Yes. Oh, look at that! Froggo.
Oh no!
Go, Chris! Woo, woo.
Oh Jesus! Go!
Oh no! Okay, you have me beat.
Oh my goodness!
But you don't have this.
That's what I've gotten in so far. That's all my crowdfunded stuff, the exception of not counting the Alterna books.
I got my Alterna books too. I got some extras from my daughter had a party at school, and I sent them with her to school, and she handed them out to her classmates. I love Peter Samedi. I love that Alterna Ween was so cool.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I backed those. Next Halloween, I'm gonna go and have Mom, because it gives her something to do and stuff and interact with people. I'm gonna have her hand them out and stuff to kids, the little ones. Did you back this Caius book?
That's what I missed on. I need to get. I think he's offering the first camp with the next one. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Yeah,
God, I got so many I want to back, but that was another one of those I really wanted, but I had to pass on because of my injury.
yeah. There was since we was talking about manga style, I haven't got to read it yet, but I backed it and I got the wood print. It's pretty neat. I don't have it's sitting back there. I'll have to
Yeah.
I'll have to grab it and show you here in a little minute in a bit. It's got like it's just wood and it's like just like a print, like a picture. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they burned it in, etched it with.
Yeah, it's really cool. Got Ravage, got William the Last, all kinds of crap here. All kinds
Look
of,
at this. Wait till they're comparing Drawn in Tears.
No, I lose that one. I lose that one big time. I think Chris and Septinov 7 of 9 are like the two #1 backers of the Drawn In tier.
7 of 9's probably got me beat. He's backed. I think he's got it drawn in for cash grab even.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That would be awesome.
I was like, wow, that's expensive. I couldn't afford that one. He's got me beat. I did read these something real books. They're like a kind of like horror like one. They're pretty cool. I like those. Some of these I probably haven't read like half of these. I've still got so many to go through. I read them here and there. Like then some of them I've only backed one book through Kickstarter, and never again just because it was such a hassle and pain. And
Hey, where do you keep your books, Chris?
well, right now they're just sitting on top. These are just sitting on top of my little cabinet back there, like a little nice little thing to display. And then I've got a few long boxes, like 3 or 4 long boxes full. My old books from when I was little are in like a big chest piled up, and then there's some others here and there. Plus, then I got three stacks high like that of trade paperbacks and stuff.
But I see you keep a lot of the books like in the plastic bags. Do you read it and then put it again in the plastic bag?
Yeah.
I do the same, yeah.
Yeah.
Plastic bags are important.
Yes.
Yeah.
They keep them safe.
Yeah. Most of my books I had when I was a kid, they're all no good, or else I had to throw them away because they were so damaged. And I kind of miss. I wish I would have been more careful with them because I had books from like the 60s.
Froggo won't let that one go, huh?
Done. Damn frog. Not fair. Oh man. I just read Necromancer, Tombstone Blues. I just read it there a couple days ago. And I read a book called Kiri, which was pretty neat. It was like it had a lot of history involved in it. I still haven't read my Cyber Frog. Yeah, all that waiting and looking forward to it and whatnot. By the time I got it, I guess I'd lost the hype, the excitement. So I was like, yeah, I'll get around to it. It looks really nice.
Oh, and you got 1,000 books too, like you.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like I used to go and like, boom, be on it when it comes to reading books, and I just read them over and over. Yeah, now I'm like taking my time with them to enjoy them more, and plus I've got so many books to read and everything that I've still got plenty of book reading to do.
But Chris, like from reading so many books from CG, you must have like a very good insight, about like for reviewing, to compare one to the other. Like I'm not saying you should compare one to the other, but you find like a pattern of what's good, what's not. Like you can see the differences more clearly, right? Like a sharper eye to review, right?
Ooh, I don't know about all that. I'm not the brightest tool in the shed or sharpest tool in the shed. So
come on, woo, confidence.
Yeah, your insight will definitely be valued on a backer
Yes.
stream, kind of like Drew. Say Adam Post slacked on that stream, so Drew, you better jump on it and get them backers in there to talk about it.
Look at this. That's the kind of competitive hostility I was waiting for.
This was a good one. I liked this one. Eudaimon.
Oh, yeah.
That's another one I missed on that I wanted.
Yeah,
I hope they offer it again later. I don't know if they will or not.
yeah, I'm used to reading like superheroes, and whatnot. And this certainly was not that. It was just a deep character driven story about like a guy in World War One and stuff, and how it affected him after the war, and it was all like song, like in song, like poetry and stuff. It's pretty cool. I really liked it.
Look at this! More rivalry today! So, no need to be me, bro.
Oh,
You're
there's
doing great in your own right. Ha! Now the moderator wars begin. I think it's a great idea. I'm already on it, says Drew.
A new rivalry is born.
Yay!
Now you've made it when James Hayes is on your.
Hey, something I wanted to say. Froggo did a great review from Green Reaper 1 in his channel, so please go watch it. Let's wait for Chris' review of the Green Reaper, and then we can decide which one is better.
Wait, whoa. Froggo did a video on his channel?
Yes. A great review of the Green Reaper. Thank you, Froggo, for making it, for showing everybody that we fulfill and the quality of the book. We love the review.
Now that video is terrible.
I thought you had only done a video on Twitter. I didn't know you uploaded it to a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I did a little bit of both. I've been slacking on that. I know, like, I suck at the videos. Like, I'm fine on a live stream. Like, I can get on and hold a conversation and talk to everybody normally. But for some reason, whenever, like, I hit record and it's just me and my stupid phone, I just, like, freeze up and I'm super awkward. And I even sound different than when I talk normally. Like, I was listening, like, that's not even how I talk. Like, I was real, like, I call it Hollywood English. I was really like, this project looks really good. Like, really, like, I'm like enunciating everything, and I don't usually enunciate. It's like, why am I doing that? But I don't notice it till after I stop recording.
Yes, Froggo, but however, so it's so valuable for us. That video, it's so valuable. So we were so happy to see it. So please don't say it's a bad video, because we really love that video. We retweeted it a lot of times.
Yeah.
And so, Ian, yeah, Chris, where is your video? Ha!
And remember, I duct taped my phone to a cereal box to record some of those videos.
I guess
Resourceful. Very
with that,
resourceful.
I don't have any excuse if Froggo's doing it with duct tape.
Let me see.
Oh shoot! Where's that? There was a book here. I backed it, and I was really unsure of it because it was from another country. It was only like $5 for the book.
Oh wow!
And everything. So I was like, oh man, why did I? Yeah, but this was when I was backing like tons of books and stuff. And I was like, oh, it looks kind of interesting. And I wasn't sure if I was going to get it. And then it showed up. It showed up faster than most of them. This one here, I haven't read it yet, but it showed up. No problem.
Nice.
A little ash can thing with it too. Even I was like, wow, okay. I took a chance and it paid off. I'll have to make a damn video now. Damn it.
Yeah, I just sent a picture to the DM group. You should share that for the video. Show what my setup looks like right now, my streaming setup.
Hello, El Guapo. Nice to have you here. El Guapo was the backer that made the Green Reaper reach 2K, so I will never forget that. Froggo, the picture?
Yeah, I sent a image of my stream setup so you can see what I'm working with.
Share screen. Hope it doesn't freeze. There. Well, this is Froggo's setup. Nice. And with that very evocative sculpture behind, to call it a way. Nice.
Oh, here we go, Froggo. Yeah, have you got this? There we go.
Uh-oh.
Matt Winger?
Ha!
Did
Had it right
Ah!
This is useless now. Oh yeah. Did he hand it to you in person?
No, you got me beat there. You made it to that con.
Yes.
But yeah, it's such a fun book. It's one, man, I wish more people would read.
Yeah, I sat there and laughed the whole. I was reading it on the drive back from the con and everything. I was sitting there chuckling the whole time.
Like I haven't laughed while reading like that. I can't remember the last time I laughed while reading like that. It's so Wanger. It's so perfect. Hopefully he's actually drawing his next Aldrake one. As you've seen, he's working on, and hopefully we can get more eyes on it, more people to back it. I was
Yeah.
talking to someone recently about like his style of art, and of course people are going to attack it like they did with Narwhal, but like man, I can't stress enough how much of it, like once you have it in your hands and you read it, like it's such a good, and like it's manga style, manga size, manga format, 200 pages, lots of content, and it's
Nice.
hilarious. It's a fun it's a fun book. Like it's great escapism. It's such a fun book.
Yeah, I think the last time I laughed like that is when I when I read One Punch Man. I always laugh when I read it. And then when I was young and little, there was a comic book. It was a one shot from Marvel called Fight Man. And when I was little, I found it hilarious. And I recently went online because mine, of course, I destroyed it and because I read it so much. And then I found it online because I couldn't find it anywhere else. When I was down in Pittsburgh, they have a comic book shop there. It's supposed to be like one of the biggest on this coast. And they didn't have it even. And so I managed to find it online. I got it, and then I brought it here. And I was like, yes! I reread it again, and I was sitting there just chuckling away.
Seeing that Wenger's book, 200 pages, and I believe that's really good for when you want to like invest mentally in a story. You can actually like develop and like really get into the story, because when the comic is too short, you don't really get to that point, right?
Yeah.
So I believe that's great. That's a great thing.
And like you said, with the you talked about the action scenes and the sequentials, like with the manga format, you got 200 pages to work with, so of course you're going to have more time to stretch out a fight scene where some
Yes.
smaller page count, it might only be 2 pages or a couple panels, where with the 200 page count, you have more room and time to really put some more action scenes, get you more involved in it.
Narwhal has a unique art style and color sense. He's good. Hard for me to imagine anyone attacking him. Well, but haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
And the more something shines, the more they attack it. So.
And some of them weren't just haters. Some of them actually were like people that had opinions on it. Like some of them were just the regular ones we see all the time. They're just gonna talk shit regardless. But some of them were backers that were like, the art's not for me, and that's perfectly fine. Like there's a difference between the people that are like, oh, that's a piece of shit and no one should be backing it and you're an idiot if you're backing it, and someone saying, hey, maybe the art's not for me. Hopefully though, like I feel like some of those people are going to miss out on a great project though if they have that mindset.
Exactly, and not every art style works for everything. For example, look at Crayon Shin-chan.
Yeah.
Okay, look at that art style. Like that would be like the most bullied art style ever, but it works perfectly for Crayon Shin-chan. You can use like the Gundam style in that. It depends. It depends on the product you're putting out. Everything has to be like coherent. I don't know, is that a word in English? Like it has to make sense, the story with the art. Like it has to merge to be a common one idea together. Oh, I'm sorry, my English.
Yeah, we get what you're saying. Yeah, the art can really help to accentuate like the themes or this. Yeah, it can really help to liven up the story. It fits. Oh. You get this one? Did you get this one?
Chaotic Flux.
No, I did back it though. I backed the new campaign. So I got issue 1 and 2 will be coming eventually.
Yeah, I like this one. This one was pretty good. I like the T-Bird and Throttle too. It was pretty good. Or what was his name? Ron Howard? Something like that.
Yeah, with the art styles too, and it's like one of those things that's cool about Comicsgate and a lot of these comics is like when I go into my comic shop and I see lined up on the main wall, like not much of it really pops out. Like they're kind of like some of the mainstream stuff sort of limits what they allow, but with our Comicsgate, with everyone being able to choose what they back, there's a lot of really cool, unique looking stuff. It's like some of the people that were kind of making fun of Wanger's art or Narwhal's art, or even Joe Ball. I had a guy telling me that Joe Ball's art sucked, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" But it's like not every creator, not every artist is gonna look like Rob Willis.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. Like,
yeah.
I don't want every creator's art to look like Rob Willis.
Mm-hmm.
The variety and like the storytelling and the art, like that's one of the cool things about the community. One of the things that makes me like to back projects.
Yeah.
So my favorite new CG artist is 6am Comics. He's awesome.
Oh yeah, really supportive too. Good promoter.
And what I love about 6am art is that you see it and you know he did it. I think that's one of the most valuable things an artist can have, like a very unique style that you know that person did it. That means no tracing, no, because some people, well, more people than we would like to know trace. But when they have a particular unique style, you know they don't, right? So that's like legitimacy from an artist. So yeah, and 6am is doing a great job. I'm seeing this like pixel, look, for me looks like pixel art. I don't know if I'm correct with that one, but I love his interpretation and his takes on the characters of the CG community.
Yeah, I'm looking. I seen Passion, his Doom Fate campaign. He's got like little stickers from 6am Comics as like stretch goals and stuff. I'm looking forward to those.
New to CG artist, for me that will be the guy Liam Gray Hartford Xenotype, fantastic detail manga style. Oh, that's Odie, right?
Odie, yeah.
19 years old. 19-year-old
awesome.
kid.
Yeah, he's awesome. Odie's awesome.
Turned into a prodigy there.
Have you heard the Comicsgate song he did? I'm not aware of that. Narwhal's latest book. There you go. Yeah, he's great too. I was checking his art out earlier. No, I haven't. Okay. So yeah, no, there's a lot of really good artists and they all have their own identity, and that's what I love. That's what I love. Like seeing so many variety and they are all good, you know, there's a certain quality standard they all have, like, you know, so yeah, that's something to respect.
Oh, you're in the anime and all, Froggo and all. You might like this one. I bought it at a con. It's like Waifu Apocalypse.
Oh wow. No fat waifus.
It looks silly.
Sounds like apocalypse to me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey guys, are you familiar with dakimakuras? Don't pretend you don't know what that is. You know that the waifu pillow you can have.
Oh yeah.
The dakimakuras, right? Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what this is about. I
don't think anybody in CG is doing dakimakuras. I would like to do some dakimakuras.
I've been trying to get so many campaigns to do. I've been in some of the live streams where I was like, you got to do a waifu pillow. No one's done it yet. And the what's it? Sean Davis with the Pillow Man and Blanket Boy. He's got a pillowcase.
Oh yeah, it's so cool.
I mean, like it's possible it could be done. So I'm thinking of someone like oh man, think of how good a Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb would do with the waifu pillow.
Oh yeah, with the dakimakura, yeah, it would be awesome. Well, for the third campaign, I want to make a themes and maybe more characters, dakimakura. I don't know. I will ask if the backers are interested in that.
Just get a Cecil body pillow.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Some of these projects, no one's really bit on that hook yet, but I have been pushing for someone to do it.
Well, maybe they see it and, well, I don't know.
And now we got more of the anime and manga fans coming in.
Yep. Yeah.
There's always people. Here's what I got. Like one of the first books I got. Well, it was probably in my first 10. It's called the Tommy Gun Dolls.
Oh, that looks great.
Yeah,
The cover is beautiful.
yeah, it's all hardcover and everything. And he's
Wow.
working. It's still in demand. He's currently working on the second one, and I'm supposed to get it when he's finished. And like it had like bookmarks. You got like the little stickers. And it had like, it had a sketch inside the cover.
Wow.
Yeah, and it had like little, like a little pin-up thing and stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, he did a really good job with it. I was really surprised when I got it in. I was like, wow, this is really good. Like nice high quality hardcover. The art's good.
You fulfilled?
Yeah, it fulfilled.
Yeah. That's the starting point.
Yeah, there's a few campaigns that have not done that. There's a lot I'm still waiting on, and then there's some I've kind of given up, sadly. Yeah, I'll have to get that wood print. I want to show you that one.
I remember seeing them advertising that wood print thing.
All right. So, I don't know.
Can you see it?
Kayaks.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's got. I get on the back there. Yeah, it's a nice little wooden print thing there. I thought that was really fancy. I'm gonna probably put that nice and set it up somewhere on like one of my stands or something.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So I think I'm gonna wrap up here the stream. Thank you so much for coming today. I'm gonna make a little bit of promotion for the Green Reaper 2 after we go. So I'm gonna show you, this is the campaign, the Green Reaper 2. We are 2K, so that means that if you back this campaign, you will get a free pinup of your choice. You have 3 pinups to choose from. We are offering in this campaign issue 2 and also a spin-off that you can get. And you can get also issue 1 if you miss that one for $30 in the Inferno physical super pack for only $30. So yeah, that's a very good price. And yeah, as you can see, there's quality everywhere. This is my very sexy, hairy-legged husband showing the Green Reaper.
Showing off some leg.
This can be one of the sexy pinups if you want it.
The body pillow.
Yeah, he already told me that I could sell his photo as a sexy pinup, so you can choose from that one too. If you already backed the Green Reaper, look, this is like a manga-ish style comic. If you already backed the Green Reaper, don't forget to tell us what pinup you're going to choose. You can choose this one, or, well, I haven't shown the Azrael one yet, but here is the sketch here. Okay, we're also selling t-shirts. We have the Green Reaper t-shirts here. This is the shirt. It's $30 free shipping. We already sold a couple ones, so yeah, don't miss it. And yeah, let's just get these numbers up. We still have 20 days left, so there's more time to back it. Yeah, guys, just do it. It's coming out really good in comparison to the first one. I'm working 2 or 3 times more, like longer in each page. So you will definitely see an upgrade in the art. The story is really good, and you will also have the spin-off. So yeah, that's about it. Guys, is there something you want to say to our beautiful, sexy viewers today?
Well, thanks for showing up. Phil did a great job with the links. That's really cool. And I'm sorry, everyone, that I wasn't more bloodthirsty and aggressive. As much of a bitter rival Froggo is. I secretly have a lot of love for him.
Oh,
Hard for me to hate him.
Yeah, back to Grim Reaper. Made me dox my baby face.
Chippy cheeks.
So yeah, this
Yeah.
is your first live stream was with Chris, and then this is my first time face doxing on a live stream. So
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
god! Oh my god! No, oh wow! I have the best show ever. I have the most
Yeah.
amazing face reveals in Comics Gate. I'm gonna let everybody know in Twitter. So thank you for doing that. Thank you.
You're just dropping firsts all over here.
Yeah.
get more
yeah,
face
like-
reveals.
I was expecting like the mayonnaise battle, but I think this is even better. You know? Yeah. Next time, you know, Chris, Froggo came prepared to fight, but Chris is all about the love and peace. So yeah.
I can't even fight on Twitter. I can't even get myself to do that.
So Ian is saying it was sufficient, but I hope there is a rematch. Well, we can talk about that later. Okay, so where can we find you, Froggo?
Where can you find me?
Yeah.
Oh, at not Joe Fuago 66. That sounds weird.
all right,
know.
all right.
We'd probably have to share that in the chat. It's a joke from Tug's stream. I don't know if you knew about that. Where his daughter, when I won the Tug giveaway, his daughter wanted someone else to win it. So she said, "No, not Joe Fuago. No, I wanted Wed Wing of Death to win." And so that's not Joe
really?
Fuago joke. Yeah.
His daughter's adorable.
I think, you know, Chris, I think that Froggo said that just to say that he won the tag giveaway. I don't know.
Rub it in a
Okay.
little more.
Chris, where can we find you?
Well, on Twitter, I'm at Kino Subway. And, well, my YouTube just says Chris Evans. I really think I should change that. I think I should change my name to something more unique, make it easier to find. But,
All right. You can find me on Twitter as Carla_Tornielli. And yeah, back the Green Reaper 2 in Indiegogo. You can subscribe to this channel. Please do subscribe. We are growing a lot. We're growing a lot lately. Well, since we started. And a very, very big credit to Froggo and to Chris for helping me promote the channel. And thank you so much for everybody in the chat, for everybody showing up, for everybody supporting this amazing project. Thank you so much. And yeah, have a great day today. Be positive, be confident. Love you. Mwah. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.